Welcome to the Northwest Podcast with Tana Sieber. We'll chat about how to navigate building a creative business, the technical side of marketing and photography, and just have fun learning together. Don't forget to share this episode with a friend who can relate so we can build a community of ambitious creatives together. Visit the links listed in the show notes to connect with me, Tanis. I'd love to hear your feedback on this episode and any suggestions you have on future topics. Let's get started. In June 2016, my company turned 7, and this is the post that I wrote at that time titled, "What is Success?" When I tell select parts of my story, people sometimes comment on how far I've come, how brave I am, or how much I've accomplished. I usually choose to smile and nod. But the truth is, I've just failed at bigger and bigger things over the past 7 years. When I view myself and my business, I'm generally negative, especially when comparing myself to others' apparent success shown on social media. I don't usually focus on my accomplishments, I focus on my failures. As depressing as that sounds, I've learned that it hinders me from becoming overconfident and motivates me to work harder, to try harder, to not be content with how far I've come, but to push myself further. There's a balance, and I can't say I've found it, but it's there. When defining success, we need to decide what it means for ourselves. For some, success is a certain amount of money. For others, it's having the perfect balance between work, friends, and family. Or maybe it's meeting annual goals or a single benchmark. For me, if I continue to fail at bigger and bigger things, I am successful. When I was 18, I was messing up $50 contracts. But maybe one day I'll be working on $1 million contract. More than likely, I will kind of fail, and to me, that will mean I am successful. Because the project I'm working on will be bigger than the last one. It's important to remember that it's okay to not be perfect. If we're concerned with perfection in each new venture, we'll be stuck charging $50 for a project for a friend or a relative, and we'll learn absolutely nothing. Just because a project ends up in the what not to do pile, doesn't mean it's not an accomplishment. So get out there. Start a new blog, contact an entrepreneur that you admire, offer your services to a potential client who seemingly has intimidatingly high standards. Make the phone call, send the email, be your definition of successful.